Getting back to answering questions about capital volume 1. What's the difference between money and capital? So the capitalist mode of production creates an abundance of commodities, and money is a commodity in itself, but it's a special commodity called the universal equivalent, which means I can exchange money for any other commodity that's on the market. Say for example, these keys and this iPhone brick both cost $5. I don't have to trade another commodity that's worth $5 with someone else to get these. I can just give them $5. So you see, this mediates exchange between commodities and also makes their value commensurable, meaning quantitative and measurable. Money is the physical form of exchange value, the value that a commodity has in the market amongst all the other commodities. Now, money is transformed into capital once a capitalist advances money with the goal of creating surplus value. This very specifically means money advanced by the capitalist as wages to purchase labor power or means of production, raw materials and tools, with the explicit goal of selling the product he makes to make more money than what he started with. So capital is money invested by a capitalist with the goal of making more money. If a capitalist makes $200 in surplus value and spends $100 on steak, that $100 is just spent as money. But if he takes the other $100 of his surplus value and advances 50 of it in wages and 50 of it in means of production, the money advanced has been transformed into capital. Specifically, money spent on labor or wages is transformed into variable capital, and the money for raw materials and tools is constant capital. In the process of production, that money advanced as variable and constant capital is combined and stored in a product, a commodity created from raw materials and human labor. However, the money that's transformed into wages to pay the laborers is less value than what the laborers actually put into the product in the process of production. So then the capitalist can sell his commodity, which now has more value than what he paid for, due to the unpaid labor of his workers. And when he sells that commodity, it comes back to him as more money than what he started with. This extra money is called surplus value, which he can then invest in capital, expanding his operations and starting the cycle all over again. So the next time somebody tells you that Jeff Bezos isn't that rich because his net worth is made up of assets and not just money, you could say that's worse because his assets are just money that's been transformed into capital so he can exploit more people. The more money he transforms into capital and assets, the more his giant empire grows. And the closer we get to living in a world dominated by Daddy Bezos, where he rules us all as an emperor, yes, Amazon.